was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy,
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kevin Gausman. What's the word on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a miss. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging. Boog, it's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right, man. So many pitchers prefer working north-south these days compared to the east-west, and that was a great example right there.
Ha-Seong Kim will hit next. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kim off of first with 2 away. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto. And starting this one, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Popped up. Muncy gets under it. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
In the air, center field. Edman hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting third, left fielder
Anthony Santander at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Owen Chu now. And that one gets past the catcher. Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Here's Mookie Betts now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 1 out, bases empty. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
I've only seen a city but less snobs, streets, geeks, and actors with money preachers the past and many broken bridges. This line with barbed wire, not some pretty.
Bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner.
Ohtani back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, just misses. And misses inside.
2-0.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 outs. Now one missed.
2-1.
That one to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the third inning. And the batter now, Michael Conforto. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Foul ball there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Fouled off. He was late. Got him. Strikeout number 8. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Ernie Clement. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Ohtani picks over, and he's back in easily. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And he hits a ground ball right side. Nice stop from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And the batter is George Springer. First time up was a pop out. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is foul. Clement, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
1-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Bichette swings through it for strike one. Still tied at 0, last of the third. In the air to left, down the line. He's got it. That is the inning. 1 left for Toronto, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shohei Ohtani. And the first offering is not close.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Muncy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Mookie digs in here.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back now in Toronto, ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 down. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Conforto on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch, not close, up high. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Gausman back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2 now. And that's down and away.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Conforto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And we're back at the plate. Andres Jimenez. First pitch is in the dirt.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your bait.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third, Muncy. To first, that takes care of Springer. Inning over. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. Swing and a foul out of play. Gausman ready to fire now. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. High in the air, out to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Got him swinging. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reach and try, but can't bring it in.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses. 2-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. Action in the pen down there. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott warming up as well. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Michael Grove will take over here.
Michael Grove.
First and second, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. No outs, runners at first and second. Hard liner. Dives, and he can't hang on. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. Golden opportunity right here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bichette at third. Santander at second. Guerrero at first with no outs. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-zip.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Line drive, and he's out trying to get back to first. Double play. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. Blue Jays 2, and the Dodgers nothing. Back now in Toronto, top of inning number 7. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now 1 and 2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Stays alive. and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one catches the zone. 0-1. The Blue Jays leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap back to the mound. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Righty reliever out of the pen, Bowden Francis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball still 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez under it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. 1 left for L.A. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Kopech.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. To third. Muncy sends it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Kopech goes 6 feet 3 inches. 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2014.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And it's 0-2. And that one almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Line to left. That's a hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Lucas leads off first with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one inside, and the count's even at 2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second, one out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. That one the other way, and no one can get there. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now, Anthony Santander. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. They get the tag on him. On to Freeman. Double play, inning over. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and here is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one missing inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero, and they get the out on Smith.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And a strike in there. The Jays holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 down, base is empty. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
2 outs, nobody on. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And that one fouled off. That clips the zone. 0-2 now.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Got him. Out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Blake Treinen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And he swings through that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also throwing. Right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that is designated hitter, Will Wagner.
And now the DH, Will Wagner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a high chopper. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. That one's in there. Strike 1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Dodgers 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning. New pitcher now for the Jays, Max Scherzer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball one, no strikes. Out to short, Bichette. Throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Muncy to hit. Right through there for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that misses. And that is ball one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Scherzer is just 1 strike away. Just missing there. And the count is even 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Misses inside. Full count now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for